Dang, Jimmy Butler was bad. Trim his mustache or something.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi, guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R Show.
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
What?
What are you listening to?
You can't hear that?
Uh-uh.
Oh! Let me do it again. I have a hope for. Let me do this again.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi, guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R Show.
I saw your head bounce. Yeah.
Are we live?
Yeah. 30 inches, big front. What it do?
Man, you ain't tell me we were live.
Well, I thought you figured it out. I tell you what, let's go back and start over.
It just don't hit the same. What up, y'all?
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi, guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R Show.
We live. Yeah, B, we live.
What up? What's going on, everybody?
I gotta find my music, bruh, cause we've been cutting short. We've been cutting short these last couple shows. I gotta find my music. I don't know what's going on.
Hey man, you got the Donald Trump orange look going on tonight for some reason.
I just saw that. My face is, hey, that better.
Oh, thank you.
My face was like glowing. This doggone light with no joke, man. I think they've been playing my light bulbs up here.
You had the Donald Trump thing going.
Yeah.
Turn that off, man. You look like you've been baked on 350 or something. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the R&R Show. I am Ray.
I am Rodney.
Thank y'all for joining the R&R Show tonight. Reaping while you sleeping. And if you know somebody, hold up. I'm getting ahead of myself. First of all, let me give you some thanks. Thank y'all for watching, sharing, subscribing, follow us. And if you know somebody who's not doing it, make sure you tell them. And then tell them to tell their mama them, to tell their mama them, to also to tell their mama them, to tell her mama them, to tell her mama them, and to tell who else?
Tell their dad if he's still around. Tell him.
Tell his dad if he's still somewhere. To do the same. This is the R&R Show. What's the haps?
Uh-oh. I can't mute this.
Oh no, but you need to. What you got going on there? You need to turn that sound off, bro.
I thought I did. Okay. Anyway, all right, let's get it, man. What's going on?
Man, I can't call it, man. 2020 kicking us in the balls. It hurt.
Oh man.
It hurts.
Last night was rough.
Say it hurts.
Last night was rough, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. Last night was rough.
What up, B? Thank you for tuning in. I can't see who else is in here.
That's the only somebody I see.
I see. We got 7 people watching though. What's up, 7 people that's watching? Y'all say something so we can get y'all shout outs up in here. But yeah, man, just maintaining from last week, enjoying some of this good basketball, trying to stay out of the way of the crazy that's going on.
Oh man.
Okay.
Hi.
I'm
watching.
Yeah. Well, Look, we done lost 2 people just because you said hi.
Nah, down to 3 people.
Oh, there go 2 more.
Oh.
We down to 3. But anyway, what's up though? Talk to me.
Man,
What's going on with you?
Hey. I've been watching a little basketball. You know, we've been getting rained in every 3 hours, maybe every 4 hours. We get rained on and get rained in. So I can't go outside to do nothing. I can't go outside to do no work. So I just started watching basketball some more. And then basketball left us for a few days, but now they back. So
Yep.
I don't know if everybody else noticed, but you know, basketball left us in protest, and then the whole sports world actually left in protest, which is kind of interesting. That's what we can go with later on.
Okay.
But yeah, man, we just watching basketball, and this is a very good game that's on right now, and
Oh yeah, Miami and Milwaukee going toe to toe right now.
Yeah, that's a good game, and I think whoever come out of this series is gonna be the monster to worry about, because they hitting shots like that. That's scary.
You hear that, Barry? Celtics gets no love from Rodney Huckleberry.
Who they playing? The Raptors.
The Raptors.
Raptors didn't look
and they
good.
the Raptors didn't look good yesterday
At all.
But you know,
not at all.
But Boston played some good all around ball yesterday, team ball and whatnot. There was just no one person that just stood out. I mean Tatum, but he gonna always do what he do. I think he had like 21, but it was a lot of love shown with the basketball yesterday. Team effort knocked off the Raptors.
There go Foster Dixon.
Lord, finally, been waiting to catch y'all live. Jive Turkey Ray Ray.
You called it right. You called it right. The Jive Turkey. What it do?
Yep. What up, D?
So look, let's talk a little NBA, man, cause
right. Tell it.
Everything that happened is kind of, you know, what you call pretty much, cause Houston and what's it called play? They already play, or they playing tonight?
No, they play after Miami and Milwaukee.
All right, so that game right there.
Score alert: Miami just went up 88-84
with a minute left in the third quarter. Now I will just go back to the Rays pick 'em, cause they kind of go into what we talking about. The Magic versus the
No. We'll wait the Rays pick 'em to say what Rays said.
But we're gonna talk about them anyway.
We'll say that. We'll say what Ray said.
Okay.
You can talk about it. You can talk about Miami, but we're gonna say what Ray said.
We'll talk about it, because I want to throw one out there. So look, check this out. The Magic and the Magic and the Bucks. The series pretty much like we expected. With no frills, no thrills. They lost the first game, and that was, you know, that was a shocker, and that was it. So no big surprise there. The Lakers and the Trailblazers, a very interesting series to start out.
Yeah, it started out, but then injuries set in.
And
then it went.
And
I don't want to. Where Robert Brown at? Somebody get Robert Brown on here. Well, let me get Robert Brown on here, because Robert Brown had a lot to say.
And Portland,
I'm calling him on the phone right now.
Portland ended up bringing the water boy onto the floor at one point, because they only had 9 players in the last game, and actually that was actually a really good game. Like, they almost won.
Yeah,
they almost won that game. I was really
Melo scored off.
I was just going to say, was scored in that series. I was really glad to see Melo be an active participant and have an active role in playing in the games. Like, it wasn't just he was out there just, you know, on the floor. He was out there making a difference, and I was glad to see that, because I'm kind of still, you know, I think Melo still got some more in the tank, but I don't think that, you know, he's not going to be the one at the end anyway. You know, he's not going to be the one that you go for anyway, but he showed up this time, and I like that part of that series.
He did.
To see him come back as a role, as a good player, and it showed. I'm glad he did it because they kind of opened up everything for next year if he can stay in that role of not being the star and not get the big head again.
But you know what though? Yeah, I mean him losing the weight and turning back to the hand of time for one game when he was really needed because David Leonard was out due to injury or whatnot. But I just don't see him playing like he did this last game, the biggest part of next season if he chooses to come back next season. I can't see it because he's mellow at the twilight of his career. You know what I'm saying?
But now, if he could get that mindset of say Andre Iguodala, that that you're not finna be the man, but you can still contribute when needed. You can have a big game here and there. You could be that dagger here and there. Then it may work out for him a couple more years. But no, he's not gonna do the same thing he did in his series. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna do the same thing he did in his series. But just showing it was what made the difference to me.
But trust me, I feel you. But look at how long Andre Iguodala accepted that role. Look at how long he's been accepting that role.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Melo, if he was going to do something like that, he probably should have started accepting that role about 4 years ago. I'm just saying. It's a little too late in the ball game for him to try to embrace that role because, that's something that you have to grow into. And by Iguodala growing into that role, it won him a Finals MVP.
Yeah, it did.
Just for embracing that role.
It did. But at the same time, it's kind of like, hey, I can show you. I'm showing you what I can do. I'm showing you what I can do. But is it because of the circumstances? Is it because of the bubble? Is it because he got time to actually go and work out with the team the whole time while he was in the bubble, or what?
Yeah,
what is it going to contribute to him being good again?
When you're confined to
to have to do right all the time, right.
You have to put in the work. You don't have all this freedom to do this, to do that, to go to the club, to go out, to do this and that right there.
Get on a banana boat, right?
To go chase women and all this kind of stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
Do all the things you did to lose Lala, you big dummy, you.
Right.
You have no choice but to put the work in.
Now tell me this. I just saw a comment that said we must be on a schedule.
Hold
on. I'm trying to figure out who run the show. Is it me and you or our constituents?
I don't know, but I tell you like this right here. Whoever asked that question, whenever they start throwing some ducats my way as far as sponsorship, then and only then you can tell me about, you can ask or even ask me about this.
Hey, I'm glad you said sponsorship. This show is brought to you by Rod's Custom Bills. You looking for a custom smoker?
Rod's Custom Bills.
Go to Rod's Custom Bills on Facebook. You looking for a stovetop cover? Go to Rod's Custom Bills on Facebook. You looking for a deck cover the screen? Go by Ray House and look at it at the back, and then go to Rod's Custom Bills on Facebook. Check it out. You might find something you like.
If you looking for a customized
coolers, Rod's Custom Bills on Facebook. Check it out.
And like I always said, if he builds it, you will come. Rod's Custom Bills.
Boy, you stupid. But y'all need to go check it out for real, though. Got some good things happening, and it's moving. So if you want to get in there for football season, get your smoker and let's go. Because don't get too late behind them, when them bills. You got 5-4 of them going now. You got to get in there when you can. So check it out. What you guys gonna jump on?
We got a question.
How much do it cost to sponsor the show?
We got a question.
Hey, we poll. Every little bit helps.
Hey, every little bit. I ain't choosing. You send $1, we'll split that joker 50 cents a piece.
Hey, look,
and we'll buy us airtime.
We take church money. We take street money. We take.
No. I don't take church money. It doesn't belong to me. That's the Lord's money.
If we get a church, a church to sponsor us, I promise you, I'm putting that pastor picture on the front. It's gonna be looking just like that church fan.
a man rob God.
Anyway,
Anyway,
look.
anyway.
Let's go and hit these Celtics, because that old fart, our frat, Foster Dix. Well, that's what he called us, so I'm just saying. Yeah, fraudulent slip. All right. So look, the Celtics, they played who? Who they played in the first round?
More like flagellant slip. Oh, they said Celtics, the 76ers.
What up, Coop?
Cool.
Hey, check this out, Ray. The 76ers disappointed the world out of me. I'm not gonna lie to you.
They did.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Everybody should have been fired.
I did not expect them to win that series, but I expected a fight. I expected something other than that. But man, come on, like I'm at the point. I'm at the point to where I'm just tired of talking about what potential they have and what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Like last year they got close, but you don't go backwards. You go up, and everybody's like, well, Simmons was hurt. Simmons was hurt a lot last year, too. That people don't know that.
He was.
He was hurt a lot last year,
and you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, Rodney. I really believe if they had Simmons, it wouldn't have made a difference.
I don't think it would have made a difference either. Because they did not seem like the team. Well, you know what? They actually did seem like a team that we saw all season. But they did not seem like the team from last year. The team from last year had some dog in the fight. They was ready to go. But you know what changed from last year to this year? The dog left.
What up, Devin?
The dog left.
Yeah, the dog left.
The dog left. And that showed, and he told them, y'all ain't got no heart. Y'all ain't strong enough. Y'all don't want to go get that fight. He told them during the season, like they kept on asking him stuff. And he told them, this team ain't got no dog.
Jimmy Butler.
And when he left, you could tell the game was wide open. You can go get that ball out the yard and went over the fence. Because that dog ain't gonna do nothing. You feel me? They ain't gonna do nothing. Yep. So they got swept.
Joel Embiid, he's soft. I don't care.
He a big bully.
I don't care.
He a big bully. Like I said, if you punch him in the mouth, he ain't gonna do it. We're talking about the Celtics and the 76ers.
We're talking about the Celtics and 76ers series right now. And at the same time, we're talking about whatever you want to talk about. That's what topic we on, whatever you want to talk about.
Especially if you want to sponsor us. But check this out. Look, we're going to do a commercial like they used to do in the 80s and 90s. For 3 pennies a day, you can sponsor this child.
It ain't going to be me with my shirt off sticking my belly out. But like you said, though, man, the 76ers, they fired the coach. And I'm going to be honest with you. You saw it coming.
Man.
Because, man, you had the pieces for the last 3 years, at least the last 3 years, to at least make an appearance in the finals.
At least the finals. I mean, the finals. It's the finals or bust. And you can't keep saying trust the process, trust the process, trust the process, because
that ship done sailed.
That ship was 5 years ago. Hey, we're gonna get to that. Good
we're gonna get into that. You just hang tight. We're gonna get into that.
When we call your name, bring that question right back up.
Thank you for giving us our next topic.
Yeah, when we call your name, don't put that back up. Good deal. But the 76ers,
what up, Ralph?
They firing people. But the one thing that you can't instill in somebody,
look out, big
they there, is you cannot put the dog in somebody that's already in there. They gotta have a natural dog. No. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Embiid is not going to turn into a dog. Everybody knows he's a bully and that he's soft. Everybody knows it. Like, it showed a little bit last year to the point where it was like, I don't know, man. You know, emotions kind of take over in playoff. He crying. But, wait a minute. It still seems like he crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the whole series, he cried the whole series. Oh, he got the
I ain't gonna lie though. I have a problem anyway with a 7 foot plus center. Biggest threat is the 3-point line. Man, get your butt down there and bang. You got the potential to be the number one. You got the number one
dude
center in the league.
Because they can't do nothing but foul you. They can't do nothing but foul you. But
he's soft.
They take that out. They take that out the game, and everybody is like, oh wow, you know, that's that's you know, these big guys, they can shoot threes now. Don't nobody want to see you shoot a three. When going into another series, Lakers and Blazers. Every time AD pull up for anything above the free throw line, I'm hollering, "What are you doing? Take the ball down to the paint."
Dude,
I'm hollering every time because I'm sick of
I can't
seeing.
stand it.
Why are you 7 foot? Why you're not a point guard? Just because you played point guard in high school do not mean you're a point guard in the NBA.
A few minutes ago, I just watched Greek Freak just pull up at the 3-point line. Dude.
Why?
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 Why? Okay, I understand. You can shoot the three, but that gummit, get down in the paint and bang, man. That's your job.
If they bang,
taller than everybody on the court.
If they bang, they will have that team. The rest of the team will be a lot more effective because guess what? If I got a center that can stand at the top of the 3-point line and guard, or if I got a center that comes back to the paint and let a forward go out and guard this big dude that's finna shoot a 3, guess what ain't coming in the paint? Easy stuff, because your big man out there on the top. Put him in the paint, put him on the block.
Exactly.
And make them do something.
Rodney.
Oh!
What up?
Let me get some gas.
What up, Truck?
I need some gas. Where my cup at? Where my tank?
And then, you know what? You know what? When it's been a minute for Truck needs some music whenever he come in. He need that old NWO music. Wow, wow.
Come on, Chuck. Come on in, Chuck. We got some music for you, boy.
Look, hey, Robert Brown just entered the building. About time you didn't answer your phone, but you're in the building. But look, Rodney, to prove your point, right now Miami is all in the Bucks, but like a tapeworm. Why?
Because the paint is wide open. They're not doing nothing down in the paint. It's sickening, man. It gets on my nerve. Like you should be.
And I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie though, Rodney. Miami's defense is very, very scrappy tonight. I don't know if it's because they on this high right now or whatever it is, but they've been pretty consistent the entire playoffs. I ain't gonna lie.
They have.
They've been pretty consistent.
But see, that's the thing.
They're pretty scrappy tonight.
It's the circumstances, and they in the perfect arena to do what they need to do. They can be scrappy, and they seeing each other every day. They can't go nowhere, so that stuff just translates to the court. Let's go out here and do the job, and then go back to the hotel. Let's go do the job, and then go back to the hotel. Let's go to practice, and go back to the hotel.
They have shooters. Oh, yeah. They have legit shooters.
Hero, and then they got, man, look, I seen that dude pull off some shots last week. I was like, woo.
Yep.
Miami is dangerous.
Yes.
Now, the next series was the Lakers waiting on whoever come out of the game tonight, right?
Yeah.
And then who else waiting on somebody? No, Houston.
Wait a minute.
No.
No.
Because the second seed, no, the 1 and 2 seeds won. That's the Lakers and the Clippers. They won. So they waiting on.
The Clippers won.
They waiting on this series.
Utah.
The
Jazz, and Houston, and
And OKC. Now
Houston, OKC.
Utah about to mess up. If they don't get a hold on it, Utah about to mess up. They about to mess up.
Well, you want to know who I think gonna pull it off?
Wait, the Rays pick them. Put that one down on the book. Look, man,
it's already down. It's already down.
Let's do this.
But speaking of the Jazz and the Nuggets, dude, this series has been an intriguing series. Donovan Mitchell and Jamal Murray have put on a show. I haven't seen two people at the same position go at it to each other like this since. Let me see. Not this good since I don't think I've ever.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Who? Elijah Warren and Shaq? Michael Jordan and Kobe Beat? I don't know. But dude, I'm talking about. Didn't they break some kind of? Isn't this like a NBA playoff record for the most 40-point
40 and 50
games
point. Yeah, because
in a series or something like that.
and then
Man, these cats been last night. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy Jamal Murray, dude, he had ice water in his veins.
he joined the elite class. Him and Jordan are the only two players to do what he did last night.
Yep.
Him and Jordan are the only two.
Dude.
Back-to-back game. No
this dude, it was 3-on-1. This joker stopped at the 3-point line and pulled that jump. And not dishing off to one of the players to get the easy too. Dude, that's when you know you feeling it.
Yeah.
Man, that dude pulled at the top of the key and said draws and turned around and walked off.
With nothing. And just left. And then this how you know that they getting to Utah. Utah, all their players are upset like mad, kicking stuff, turning stuff over, punching stuff. Every time they leave the floor, every time it's a timeout, some get through, some get turned over. They so frustrated, they don't know what to do.
Yep.
They do not know what to do.
And I ain't gonna lie, Donovan Mitchell made himself look like a butt last night, trying to turn over all the exercise bikes and going on. Exercise bike ain't did nothing to you.
Yeah.
You show that exercise bike some love, you get on it and ride.
But you know what?
Maybe you would have squeezed about 6 more points out of you caught up with that Murray.
I love watching them play though, cause that dude, man, when he get past you and he in the paint, somebody get dunked on. Okay, double pump, reverse, rock the cradle, whatever he gonna dunk on somebody when he get in the paint. And his game is on another level because it's so fun to watch. And he get 40, 45, 50 points, and everybody on the team is still involved. It's not like a one-man show. It's a good game to watch when he on his team.
He still had like 9 rebounds, 6 assists, or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah.
Top friend Robert Brown said, "Y'all know I predicted Miami in 7." No, I didn't know that. I know now though. Let me tell you, you wrong. Predict that, top fan Robert Brown. What else top fan Robert Brown said? Vancouver versus Atlanta in 2001. I don't even know what that is.
Vince Carter versus AI, man. I'm done. I can't. I'm done.
Mitchell is a young D Wade, a better 3-point shot. I agree with that. I see a lot of similarities in that game, though.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
But this game, this big time game 7, man, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
It's gonna be good to watch. It's gonna be good to watch. Now, OKC and Houston play after this game right here. So, we gonna get into that one. It got a little interesting because what is it? OKC is it 4-2? I mean 3-2. I'm sorry. It's 3-2. Houston up 3-2.
3-2.
Yeah.
3-2. Houston up 3-2.
Houston up 3-2. So
Houston up 3-2. Yeah.
So I mean that's a little interesting. That's you said. I'm gonna go in the ground. I don't care what you say. You said that was a 7-game series. So you might be right. And I ain't say who you said.
Am I?
Win. I ain't say
do you want to know what I think about it now?
About it right now? Before tonight?
Yeah.
I'm undefeated, never lost.
Get your money out.
Get your money out. Take it to Vegas, baby. Oh, that was an accident. Get your money out. Take it to Vegas. I'm gonna put y'all on something. Raise pick'em, baby. Raise pick'em. All right. We're gonna start off with the Rockets and the Thunder. We know how the series going. Westbrook's struggling right now trying to find his game. He came back from off his injury last game and he was just shooting up everything like he was at Rucker Park, but couldn't find the bottom of the net. But all he found was the bottom of the rim. And we gonna see the same thing tonight. Houston took that game easily. That game was closer to the beginning of the third quarter, but that government OKC came out just straight up turning the ball over early in the third quarter, and that's what caused Houston to get the stretch out on them like they did. If they take care of the ball tonight, I see OKC pushing it to a 7-game series Give me OKC tonight. Chris Paul gonna show up and stop chasing Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air off his lawn and all this kind of stuff. He's gonna play ball tonight, baby.
And your dad. And your dad. And your dad.
And your dad. Did your dad do this? I hate that commercial. So, like I said, give me the Thunder. I really want to make a prediction of this game right here that's going on right now.
It's almost
This
over.
is not an official. This is not no, it's not almost over. You got a little time left. But this is not an official prediction. But you got Miami right now up 99-96 with 5 minutes left to go in the fourth over the Milwaukee Bucks. I really feel like the Bucks will get their act together down the stretch and then they'll pull it off. Give me the Bucks. 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 It's not that. Hey, don't put that on the book. That's unofficial. I just had to put it out there because
I was so about
that's
to
a
do
game
it.
that's a game that I would have called if we had
Got on
started
yesterday.
this show before.
Yeah.
At least yesterday.
Yeah.
And we have the Jazz and the Nuggets. We just talked about the greatest show of the playoffs so far between Jamal Murray and Donovan Mitchell. Series tied right now, baby. Utah was in control of this series. But they let your boy Jamal Murray catch fire. Man, he looked at the sideline and he said about Donovan Mitchell, man, this dude can't hold me. Get him out of here. And he wasn't lying. Couldn't hold him. But guess what? I'm undefeated. I never lost. Give me Donovan Mitchell and the Utah Jazz.
All right.
It a close one. It a close one, man. I had.
We got what we got. We got them only two you picking?
That's what I'm picking. That's all I got. Oh, who else we got? Everybody else just
Everybody else waiting. Pretty much.
I mean, and I don't want to call a game, a game from the Celtics series, the Raptors. I really feel like the Celtics got is in control of this, and they're gonna. The Raptors gonna be scrappy, but give me the Celtics in 6.
They gotta play better than what they did. That was disappointing. That was garbage to watch.
It wasn't disappointing. It wasn't disappointing to me because, like I said, they show each other. I mean, they spread the ball around big time, but they could have played a little better. But it is what it is.
I did.
Ooh, you know what I should have did? What up, James? Welcome to the party, bro.
Dang,
Lakers all the way. Lakers all the way. Man, aren't you the same person that is a Redskin fan?
Washington football team.
A Washington football team fan.
Okay then.
But everybody want to ride the Lakers. Everybody want to ride the Lakers. You want to know what I think about the Lakers? If you don't want to know how I think the Lakers going to turn out in this playoffs, ask me next week.
Yeah, next week. Check this out.
That's Ray Pickle.
What
Ray
Devin?
Pickle. Give me the Thunder tonight. Give me the Jazz tomorrow.
What Devin at?
Where you at, Devin? Devin, you still in here? You brought up a topic that you want us to touch on.
There go Ben Wells. He talk. He
Ben Wells.
All right,
Ben Wells.
I'm going back. Let me see if I can see what Devin said. I can't see.
I ain't questioning your fanhood, James. I ain't questioning your fanhood. I'm just, I'm treating all Laker fans like I treat Cowboy fans right now, with no class.
We ain't finna go right there.
Everybody want to be one.
We ain't finna go right there.
All right. Yeah.
I can't see. I can't see his comment about the college football rankings. That's what it was.
Oh yeah, he asked what do we feel. How do we feel about the college football rankings coming out? And 8 of the teams in the college football top 25 are not going to be playing this year. I think it's perfectly fair because the rankings is simply what it is. What your team is like coming into the season. Okay, this is what this team was like coming into the season. This is where they rank. This is how they fare. I think it's fair that they rank these 8 teams. They put these 8 teams in the ranking even though they're not playing. Now, keeping them there, that's gonna be that's not gonna happen.
That ain't gonna happen. They're gonna drop out after the first weekend, which is
they're gonna drop out of the first weekend.
Which
they're
is
gonna
this
be
weekend
gone.
coming up.
Right.
Which is this weekend
After
coming
this
up.
weekend, you might as well forget it, because why keep a team in the top 25
That ain't
that's
playing.
not going to even play the season? And when it comes bowl season time, okay, Ohio State, they ain't played the game all season, going to be matched up against who?
Against the TV
come
they
on.
watching.
So after this first week, I see those 8 teams not even being in the top 25. That's just my personal
I mean,
opinion.
it makes
But
sense.
go-
It makes sense.
But going into the season, it makes perfectly good sense that they rank these teams, because this is going into the season. This is what this team looks like.
And then the other thing, it's a preseason ranking. Like it's like right before everything starts, even though you know they're not gonna play.
It's not a preseason.
No, I'm just
This
saying.
is official.
But
This is official. It's not preseason. It's official.
They ain't got nothing to go off of. What I'm saying. So they just
Yeah.
going off of, hey, we got these teams ranked because of what they did last year and what we know they have potential to do. Now, at the end of that, they had to put them in there, because if they didn't, then it would have been a whole bunch of more mess. Because people don't have enough sense to realize that, hey man, you can't. Why you put Ohio State in there? They did, like, bro, Ohio State ain't even playing. What are you talking about? So the common sense part tells you don't put them 8 teams in there. But the other part is put them in there, and then when they don't play, just take them out. That way, everybody's satisfied.
Because
Everybody's satisfied.
that makes it official. That makes it official. Going into the season.
Do I think the
before the
season is
first-
viable? Yeah, I still think the season is viable, because
Yes,
they
I do.
still playing.
I do.
They still playing. I mean, at the end of the day,
Exactly.
you got to have somebody play something. Just like this NBA season we watching right here. Everybody gonna say, "Oh, that was the year of the COVID championship." I don't care. It was still a championship. Them teams right there that's in there in that bubble, they played to get there.
They
and at
played.
the end, when
They
time
played.
came to cut off, they was in the bubble anyway. So when it comes to college football, when it gets to the end of the year, the cream gonna rise to the top. So hey, it is what it is. I'm glad that they actually it's gonna be a star beside it, because that's how how society is. But at the end of the day, they still the national champions. When they start,
They still play. They still play.
Show them
If these teams still playing, these teams still playing, I don't care who play. I don't care who sit out. If they play, they play. It is what it is. If you don't think they deserve, if anybody don't think that, Mississippi State deserved the national championship if they make it there and win it because of the action, because of Ohio State didn't play, and like everybody else in the team didn't play or whatever. Shut your faces.
At the same time, Ben, now you said not all players played. That was their choice. They chose not to play. So it wasn't like the NBA said, "Hey, you can't play and you can't play. So get off the team and go back home." They said, if you invited to the bubble, you come and play. All right. So just like with college, they gave their players the opportunity. The NCAA said, "Hey, if y'all want to sit out, you can have this year back."
Sit out. And that's what
if
that
team said, if that conference said we not playing, y'all had a whole year back. So they get it back. And if they want to come back and play next year, they can. Actually, it's an advantage to me if they get to come back next year, because they got more experience. They didn't practice a whole year and have to do nothing.
And Rodney, just like it was a choice for the players to play. These conferences have that same choice. It was up to them if they wanted to play or not.
Right.
Some conferences chose not to play, so that's them. So right now, until after week one, they are irrelevant.
Yeah. After week one, it's nothing to even talk about.
James Martin called me a hater. Tell me something I don't know. Being Wells said, just know if Ray wrong, he'll pull out that tool. Yep, you exactly right, Being Wells. You called it. I will pull out that
tool. Look at this. Check this out. We finna get into something on y'all real quick, man. Ray sent me a story. We got to call out. Who sent it to you, Ray? Who sent you the story?
Top fan Robert Brown.
Top fan Robert Brown. Top watcher Robert Brown. He ain't missed but half the show. Look, check this out. We got to do. Bruh. Now, I don't know if y'all can read all that, let me move this microphone back. Y'all take a second. Read that. Alright? Bruh. And if you can't read it, let me give you a little background.
Move your head. Move your head. Read this the guy's name. That is his name. That is his name.
Alright. So, come on back over here, microphone. Alright, check this out. So, I in Euro basketball, right?
What up, Chang?
Europe basketball. They have. Oh, Chang, you can't read no way. I'm gonna read to you. So look, Rouen is the team outscored the Swiss team in the friendly game. Rouen beat this Fribourg Olympic team 78 to 68 on Friday night. The Olympic team won, grabbed an 18-14 lead early in the first period, and then the other team came back and went into a run.
Hey, we don't care about that. We don't care about all that. Get to the meat and potatoes.
The top scorer for the winning team was a player by the name of Steve Ho-You-Fat. Steve Ho-You-Fat. That's his name. Steve. His name is Steve Ho-You-Fat. Bruh, I don't know if this was like done on purpose. If he changed his name just to do whatever it is he wanted to do. But
all I know is if his mama named him that, if his mama named him Steve Ho-You-Fat, she needs to be whooped. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause whatever I want to say is not G-rated.
His name is. Hey man,
that's all I'm saying.
Can you imagine on the broadcast? Hey Tonio, what up? What it do, Tonio? Tonio in the house. Did I flip it back right, Tonio? Can you see it now? But look, check this out. Can you imagine the announcers in the game? And we got a 3 by Ho-You-Fat. Ho-You-Fat made a 3-pointer to win that game. And we got a jam by Ho-You-Fat. Good job. Coming into the game, number 3. Ho-You-Fat. Give it up for Ho-You-Fat. I am done. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need some help.
These people need to quit with these names, man. Because there's another guy that I read on Facebook today. His mama, this is his actual name. His name is greatest of all time. This high school player. And given he's pretty good. But his mama named him greatest of all time. That is his name for real.
Nah, that's ridiculous. That's on ridiculous side. Now, I have
and Steve Ho-You-Fat mama need to be whooped. Strap it to a
could you imagine what her name was? Shirley Ho-You-Fat. I mean, come on. I mean, just think about it. Come on, man. Come on, man. Now look, I done heard some crazy names. I done heard some crazy names. Like coming up, I knew a guy that name was what was it? His name was LaMarcus Buffington, which is like, oh, okay, that's kind of regal, I knew a girl, her name was Kizzy, K-I-Z-Z-Y. That was her real name.
Yeah, I knew a couple people named Kizzy.
And there's a dude named Robert Brown about to do the coldest to ever do it, Crawford.
The coldest to ever do it, Crawford. That's him. That's
a real name. I know a dude.
That's him.
Actually, he's frat. His name is Sir Eddie Miles. His first name is Sir. He demands respect.
I coached a little boy on my little league team. His first name was Sir.
Sir
and you know what?
Eddie Miles. Come on, man.
But hey, let me tell you this right here, though. one of the coaches, I'm not gonna call his name. The little boy name is actually Sir, but he would not call that boy by his name because he said he just cannot see calling a little boy's name, calling a little boy Sir, saying Sir to a little boy.
Man, whatever. I would have been calling that joker sir all day. Hey, sir, come here, sir. Good tackle, sir.
I thought it was crazy.
You crazy. Child abuse.
Child abuse.
But look, man, I'm gonna tell you now. I can't imagine a lot of people going around just saying, "Hold you fat." I mean, I'm gonna get that jersey. I'm gonna buy that jersey. That jersey, I'm getting that Best Buy jersey. I'm gonna have "Hold you fat" on the back of my.
And I'm gonna buy a jersey that said "Hold you fat" too. That's "Hold you fat" little sister.
This song gonna be named "Hold you fat Junior."
And his brother gonna be named "Hold you fat for real."
Oh God! Hey man, I'm done. I'm done, man. I'm done. Now look, I have seen a cool name. I have seen a cool name. Little dude that played baseball. Their last name was Money. So his mama named him Cash. His name was Cash Money. This little dude played little league baseball a couple years ago. His name is Cash Money. I'm like, that's cold blooded. That's cold blooded.
Well, look here. Oh, before we go for our end stuff, I know we didn't discuss this, but I think it's only fitting and only right to pay some homage to some couple brothers that passed away in the last couple of days.
Man,
that was kind of shocked the world a little bit, man. First, I'm gonna say one of Georgetown. You can't see his face, but everybody know that's the chin in that white towel.
Oh yeah,
Brother John Thompson Jr.
Man,
Brother John Thompson Jr. I didn't see that one coming.
Bro, I woke up to some. I woke up when I saw that this morning. It was like, man, what God? Like it was just like it's too much going on. It's too much going on. Do you know?
Before we go any further, I'm trying to be serious, but I still see Steve Hold You Fat.
Oh my bad. Let me take that Hold You Fat off my screen. Let me
take Hold You Fat down, please. I keep seeing him in circle. But
all right.
Man,
I had to change. But
one of the icon coaches of college basketball, man, coached the Georgetown Hoyas, man.
He got some weight behind him. You hear me?
Yes, he do.
Like he has some weight behind him. First African American head coach to win a major collegiate championship.
Yes.
Two-time NBA champion. Yes. NCAA champion.
Yes.
Coach of the year. He was in the Olympics in '88. Three-time Big East Coach of the Year, Hall of Fame class in '99, and he touched a ton of NBA stars and coaches. I mean, you think of some of them,
Patrick Ewing, Alonzo Mourning.
You think of some of them, man. It's crazy when you go down that whole line from Georgetown and think about the battles that they had with Syracuse back in the day and Duke back in the day. It was always him. Yes. It was always him and somebody else. Georgetown was that team back in the day, and it was a black coach that did it. And it was like when I woke up, I was like, come on, man. Like God, it was.
Gotta give him props, man. Gotta give him props. Well respected, always have been respected.
Yeah,
one of the greatest coaches in NCAA history.
I hope his son can get his stuff together.
Send prayers out to his family and loved ones, man.
Yep.
And this other brother right here, man. Golly, man.
I didn't get that picture, man. I wish I had got it.
Dude, this broke my heart, man.
Man, look, let me tell you. When you say 2020 is kicking butt, 2020 done kicked some butt. And it is to the point to where it's just like, come on, man. Like, who else are we gonna lose? What else is gonna happen? Like, it ain't even October. We ain't even got to the last quarter of the year, and we tired. Like, we just done with 2020. But that dude right there, man. If you ever want to see somebody do it right, where he was well respected by everybody, didn't have any issues as far as we know with society. He was that guy. He was honest. He did work, didn't get noted for it. He was a great actor, and he was a great mentor to these kids that had the same condition he had that nobody knew about. He had cancer for 4 years. Nobody in the world knew it. His co-stars didn't even know it. The director didn't even know it on the last movie he did with the Avenger movie he did. And that man, when they showed that, and we watched last night, like we didn't even do our regular Sunday night thing. We was gonna do a show last night, but they showed that Black Panther commercial free, and then they did the tribute afterwards. I'm telling you right now, I was on the couch balling. Man, I promise you, I was balling.
How you say it? I cut a few onions myself.
Man, look, that hurt.
I'm not gonna joke, man. This guy, he was really a class act, and man, he took his craft seriously. I remember me and Tisha going to watch the James Brown movie, and dude, if he didn't do it to a T, I mean, you were watching Chad. You was looking at James Brown, dude.
Right.
That show you the work that he put in, the dancing. He didn't have no stunt doubles dancing. It was him. And then, man, you cannot talk about Chad without talking about the Black Panther movie. Because when this movie came out, this was the black community's first and really only black superhero. And it touched a lot of lives, not just the children. It touched adults' lives also, because we finally got a superhero that we could call our own. And he nailed it.
Nailed it. Now, when we watched that movie last night, it was kind of was like watching it for the first time. And I was just looking at the performances and watching everything. And man, I got touched all over again. And then I'm sitting here like, man, why do I got goosebumps? Like I got goosebumps right now talking about it. Like, why do I have goosebumps? Because this dude meant so much. That role meant so much to the black community. And then not only that,
yes,
it meant so much to the world. Now, everybody talk about how black people, we got a movie. I don't think people understand how big this was worldwide. I don't think people understand it. You had China, you had Germany, you had all these countries go see this movie. This movie broke records worldwide, not just in the U.S., worldwide. And it was not just because it was a Marvel movie. It was because it showed that you could take black people, put them in a star role, black actors, put them in a star role, black heroes, and change how everybody sees that industry.
But not only that, Rodney. Whenever there's what's classified a black movie, and when I say black movie, I'm talking about the majority of the cast are black actors.
Right.
They are usually shown, usually only black people go see majority black movies.
Right.
I mean, just be calling it like it is. But this movie transcended across all areas.
All platforms.
And all platforms.
Yeah.
There was only one white guy in the movie. One.
It was two.
Well, two.
But he wasn't.
What's his name?
White either.
He wasn't there long. But that show you how powerful this movie was.
Yep.
And you cannot say enough about this brother right here, Chadwick, man, because he was one of the most. I mean, I don't know him personally. I just know him from a fan standpoint and from how I saw him. He was a very humble individual.
Right. Right.
And he wasn't about himself.
And every story you heard from last night, was not talking about it. It only talked about his good off the screen. Like they gave him his props on the screen, but what he did off the screen. Like they showed some clips where he was talking about people that had, and that's why now it make all the sense in the world when he broke down and talking about the little kids that didn't get to see his movie because they died before they passed because they had cancer, and then he just broke down. Now all of that made sense now because it's just like, man, I know you care for them kids, but now it's just like, man, he was struggling with the same thing they had. And
exactly, and you got to remember, Rodney. You got to remember when he was dying 4 years ago, he was already at stage 3.
Stage 3, and it went to stage 4 last year. Like you already, I mean, you could have stopped. He could have gave up then. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
he filmed 9 films after the time he was diagnosed, going through chemo, going through surgeries, going through rehab, all these things he was going through. Never once did he complain.
never once did you know about it until you saw him
That I
recently.
know for him to do is complain.
Right. No, you never saw it because and
But-
then he was doing the work behind the scenes. Like nobody realized anything was going on. He's at St. Jude doing work at St. Jude, and it's just like, man, this dude was at St. Jude last year, like the last 6 months, and he was, how? That's the heart of a champion. That's the heart of a hero, and you don't see. I don't care. You can't call out. You can't even name nobody right now that you could say is on that level. No disrespect to nobody. No hero, no superstar, nothing. But you cannot name nobody right now that's on that level. And that's a big deal.
And then you think about people walking around here whining about having to wear a mask. Wearing a mask.
It's simple stuff. Now,
So what this weekend has taught me, Rodney, is that every day that you wake up, this is something that we already knew, but a lot of times we get complacent when we hear it, when we say it, but it really, really brings things in perspective, especially Bozeman. Every day you wake up is truly a blessing. Every day you wake up is truly a blessing to see that it used to be here today, gone tomorrow. Now it's here today, gone today.
Right.
People are leaving here. So, I mean, love, wrap your arms around your family, telling you love them. Because you don't know anymore. 2020 has taught me a lot. It started with Kobe Bryant, and then it just went downhill from there.
It's downward spiral.
If 2020 don't teach you anything else,
now look, we
love your loved one. Tell them you love them. Wrap your arms around them.
We went into a deal last night where we talked about, people were saying that, man, they can't do no more Black Panther movies, and I was like, no, they wrong. They need to do more Black Panther movies, and they need to do that role like they do James Bond, like they do Batman, like they do Superman. Like you just interchange that hero with a great black actor or a up and coming, honest to God, good actor, and that role keeps going. You know what I'm saying? Like that keeps his spirit alive to me. So
I think they should do it like this. T'Challa. Let him do it. Start a movie, celebrate his death or whatever. But let him go and fade out. Don't bring back him, and don't bring back somebody else in his place, because there will always be comparisons to him. But what you can do, listen to this idea. What you can do, get that doggone stone, the Infinity Stone, bring back Killmonger. Bring him back. Either let him run Wakanda, or pad the torch down to T'Challa's sister.
That was kind of in the comics too. That way we got passed down to her too. But that's what I read that little snippet last night. But at the same time, you can't go wrong with either way. But I feel like that just should be a role that's gonna pass on to some good actors to keep that memory of the first one alive. And I like, and when you got your Superman, you got your Batman, you got your James Bonds, and those kind of things, they mean something to those diehard movie people, because that franchise is still going, and it makes you think about the very first one. Like when you think about James Bond, you think about British dude, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you think about Batman, you don't go to the Batman right now. You go.
Don't say Batman.
You go Batman back. You go back to
don't say Batman.
When you think about, I don't know if I think about Spider-Man like that, cause
No.
But when you think about Superman, you go back to the first Superman. You don't think about the current Superman. You think about the other Superman. You know what I'm saying? So those kind of things will mean a lot to a lot of people, because you got kids. That's the only way they're gonna see Black Panther is as him. And if they put somebody else in that role later on down the line, they're going to say, I remember when Black Panther first came out, I used to have all this toy. That ain't the real Black Panther. I know the real Black Panther. You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes a difference to me, because they remember him. So, I just want to see what they're going to do with it. But I'm glad they celebrated him the way they did over the weekend, and I just hope that they don't stop celebrating him coming up. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't let it die out. That's what I want. I want that legacy to keep going, because you know what? He got another movie coming out on Netflix in the next few months.
Yep, I'll go watch it.
So, but man, what else you got? Oh, big ups to you know who else? You know who else passed? Clifford Robinson passed too, from the Blazers that played in the '90s.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna put him up second. He passed this weekend.
I didn't know that. I
With the
didn't know
headband,
that.
because the
Wow.
Blazers wore all wore
Cliff
black
Robinson.
headbands in their last game. They all wore black headbands as a tribute.
I didn't know that. I
Yep.
really didn't know that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh well.
And then
Well,
Lute
look,
Olson,
hey, y'all.
the basketball coach, died this weekend too.
Who?
Lute Olson.
Hey.
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man,
What?
it happened just that fast. Bang, bang, bang. Them three right there. Bang, bang, bang on the same weekend. And then what's called today? That's 4 people that died this weekend that we all
Man,
know about.
Man, we sound like old people reading the obituary.
What? Sound like I'm finna go crazy now. Oh boy, on Life. The dog died too. Anybody else want me reading the letter?
Yeah.
No, nobody read no letter. We straight. Don't nobody read no. I wouldn't want to hear another letter no more. But hey, just
Look,
to let you
let's get out of here,
through,
man.
Miami won, and okay,
Yeah, Miami won.
But look, we finna get out of here. We appreciate y'all for sticking around. James, Ben, who else? Robert. We appreciate y'all, man. Y'all have a good one. Ray, what you got?
Wakanda forever.
We out. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Thanks for joining us today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R Show.
Big shout out to Steve. Hold you back. I'm getting your jersey, bro. I'm getting your jersey.
He hold you fat.